Just wanted to do a quick review on this enclosure here. It's actually one of the first SPL comps that I designed. I went over it cosmetically as well as structurally, just to strengthen it and also to just give it a better look. Kind of mixed up the products a little bit better. I went with the B2 audio for secondary power, standby power. Batteries. They have a really nice battery. It's like a battery pack pretty much. Went with the Soundstream XXX. They're good for 15,000 RMS each, so you know that's 60 right here. And went with B2 audio. I mean, you know, you could go all B2 or all Soundstream or whatever you like, but it's pretty much just on the design. You can see the same first draft of this design in one of my previous videos. But B2 Audio, really nice company. Went with they're actually strapped here and here and here and here. So that's 6 of them total here. So this is over 70, which is, you know, tremendous amount. I left the roof off on it just to show you the bracing. It is incredibly strong. Literally, probably, you know, one of the strongest, if not the strongest. The only thing that would make this not the strongest is that it has this design here, you know, which is strictly designed to catch that meter perfectly, because all this pressure will build and literally come right down to right about here, where that meter is. Actually be slightly higher towards the upper dash or bottom of the windshield. It's typical. So, but as you can see, it's all 2-inch bracing, all aluminum. It also has, as you can see here, 90s, aluminum 90s on it, as well as the spray-in insulation on it. It's a beast. I mean, literally a true SPL comp, straight up. It's got 369 12/18s B2. They're good for 15,000 a piece, man. That's crazy. Like, you know, on a 3-second you know, signaling around, I don't know, 45 hertz or something, you know, this thing will, you know, shake paint off of a vehicle straight up, man. This thing's no joke. You could not sit inside of this one. I've said that before. You know, to be honest, man, this thing's dangerous. Straight up. I mean, literally. I mean, hazardous to the health, man. Straight up. This thing's designed strictly to take home a trophy and win some money, sponsorships and so forth. You know, I haven't even calculated the layers of MDF on it, but obviously this would be probably 4-inch, you know, here and here, and then probably 3-inch at least. It's a sealed enclosure, but I probably would have a port right here, and then on some of my previous videos, you know, I could add the port here and then just bring it back and up, in which case I would probably, if I did not, I could leave this, doesn't really matter, but you know, I could also, like I said, the first draft is I could bring this back to about here, and the same thing on this one, and just make it a perfect rectangle. Because this amount of power, man, especially sealed enclosures, the negative side of this, man, is no joke. There's pressure built up, and you know, it has nowhere to go. So, but you know, it will have an incredible amount of SPL level. I mean, literally a 180 enclosure straight up. I mean, as long as it's in the, you know, the van itself or large truck is just as strong. They have to have a lot of bracing done to it, a lot of insulation, but I mean, you know, numbers are numbers, man. These are 15,000 each. You know, I'm supplying over 70,000 watts. I mean, that's you know, that's crazy. Not many people in the shows, man, have over, you know, 60, 65. You know, you're hitting in the 70s, man. This thing, and then over. It's crazy. The subs that I chose are called the XC18s. They are really nice looking. That's why you can see on the on the driver itself, the actual frame is like a white frame, and then they actually have their it's like a magnetic surround over the magnet, which is really smart because it just adds to the efficiency of the overall driver. It's very smart. It keeps other interference out the way, and which you really wouldn't have to worry about too much interference on something like this, man, because you know it might drop it down a dB or a dB and a half or something, but I mean this thing is literally crazy. Just wanted to kind of dress it up cosmetically. Of course, you can see everywhere. I went with the spray in as well as the inside. You know, that's pretty much it on this one. It has I added another row of batteries, which is here because I strapped some more amps. I just wanted to. This probably is the strongest amount of power wise and everything. So straight sealed. Let's see, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 actually. So it's got 24 batteries on it. Straight designed for current on these types of enclosures. Check out that website. It's a great website. It's a new company, Southern Sounds, 2zs.webs.com. You'll really like it if you're into car audio, modern electronics, enclosure design. I got my resume up on there, man. I went to school for it. Actually, I've done more than just car audio school, so really don't matter what it is, man. Hit me up. I'll design pretty much anything. That's pretty much it on this one. If you have any questions, there's a email address on there. Shoot me a text message on my phone, don't matter. And then also on some of my previous videos, there's more than one enclosure. So for example, some of the smaller enclosures, 2 8-inches or 2 10-inches or whatever I have, some of them there's 3, 4 enclosures on one video. So I've got quite a few up now. A lot of really good designs. I think that's pretty much it. I think I saw 2-inch, actual size. It's not trade size 2-inch on here. Of course, I have the brackets on the floor and the ceiling, as well as horizontal on the subwoofer side, and then the rear of the subwoofer side. I think that's pretty much it, man. Let's see. I got a few other ones, but it's probably all I'll do. That's probably all I'll show on this one. Is just the revised version of the previous enclosure. Trying to think, is there anything I left out? Optional port, here, or you could just have this stay sealed, and then I could possibly widen it and then bring the port out this way, and then have a shared port, because it is actually the same volume front and rear, as long as I enclose this. So that's pretty much it, man. Check out my website, Southern Sounds. Let me bring it up again. Southern Sounds, 2zs.webs.com. And thank you very much for watching.